I'm in black. I'm in black and white, like pure. I feel like I'm on the. I feel like I'm on Mayberry right now or something. Jeez. Anyway, I want to discuss some social theory here. I haven't just done that. I haven't done any political philosophy or any social theory here before. That's something I would like to talk about here, just because it's something that's interesting, but it's interesting with respect to the Occupy Wall Street movement. This movement here is what's going on. There's a lot of social theory buried into it. You know, it's something like that has a lot of stuff like that part of it. But I guess I really would like to promote somebody before, you know, I start talking. The person, if you can't really understand a guy named Max Horkheimer very well, then go to this link right here. That place, there's a playlist called the Occupy Wall Street Movement and the Introduction to Social Theory. It's by Dr. Jason J. Campbell, and I'll give you also over here. I have a link to a annotation link to his actual page, just because he has a lot of good philosophy on there. He does a lot of work on that channel, and it's just great. So if you don't know who he is, please people check him out, because he's really good. He has really good explanations of certain philosophy and stuff like semiotics and all kinds of logic. He's a genocide theorist too, so he's really good. So please go check him out. But again, his links are over here. But I want to talk about Max Horkheimer, the Occupy Wall Street movement, and problems with this movement. First of all, Max Horkheimer notes on science and the underground. He talks about how when we're in a say a protest like this, like we are in the Occupy Wall Street movement, science is not performing its function. It's a problem where science is not performing its function. It's not fulfilling what it's supposed to do. So what is science? What is science supposed to do? Science is supposed to create better, more efficient ways for us to get what we need, and get things that we're supposed to get, and promote social value is what it's supposed to do. So it's supposed to do things like that. It's supposed to give us the basics. It's supposed to help us do that more efficiently, and help us possibly figure that out more. But then what's been happening here is the scientists sell out to the bankers, and they sell it to people on Wall Street, basically, which is why they are all rich. They all have a lot of money because they sell out. They're smart, and they have huge talents, which is why they are scientists. But that's just, which I can understand why you would do that. Money is definitely a definitely good thing. But I don't know. I'm just thinking about what this would, what the problem is are with this. But the problem here is that the science is not fulfilling its function, and then we have problems of a certain gap of people being, a certain class of people being poor, and with us we have that 99% rallies and protests because they're protesting towards the bankers. But the thing is that we shouldn't be just protesting the bankers, just like Campbell says. We should be protesting the scientists also, because they're a big part of the problem. They're the only reason that the people on Wall Street are where they are. It's because of the scientists. So that's what Horkheimer says, and Dr. Campbell really well explains that. So please check him out right there, in these places. Please check him out. So anyway, what I'm thinking is that But my one thing I want to talk about right now about the Occupy Wall Street movement is that I've kind of become annoyed with it. I've become a little bit annoyed with the fact that it's almost not like that they're trying to protest or something. It's almost like they're, people have been found fucking each other on the streets, I guess. And people have been found, killing, doing violent acts, and they, do things like that. And I guess that's why policemen go to unnecessary extremes. So, and then I feel like that there's almost like not even a driving purpose anymore. It's just like kind of senseless crowding. I don't understand. It's just pain, and it's shit that's just not necessary anymore. It's just, we need to either go somewhere with this movement, or we need to just, because right now the way I view it as just a cluster of people who are having sex and causing more violence and doing all that stuff, which is not what the movement is supposed to do. The movement is supposed to, make some realizations on Wall Street, and the people on Wall Street is to make them realize what's going on, make them understand what that class warfare is going on, and that there's problems. So I don't know. I guess I have problems with it, and I guess I'm done with the whole thing until something else happens with it. It's just because I'm totally on board with it. I'm totally on board with the whole movement, because I think that there are people who have hard times getting jobs because of the way the economy is, where people who are already stinking dirty rich get tax breaks, and people do the things that Horkheimer says in Notes on Science in the Underground, and that's just, I don't know. I guess I don't really understand where the whole thing is going. And then if anything is going to happen, we need to stop. We need to stop doing what they're doing and sort of move in a different direction, because this is ridiculous. But anyway, this is, I guess, and also Dr. Campbell talks about Michel Foucault and Georg Simmel, and he's talking about Ernesto Laclau and one other guy right now. But social theory and political philosophy is not really my shtick, so I cannot really explain it that well, because that's not my forte, I guess. But it is something that's really interesting, because there is social theory that's tied into this Occupy Wall Street thing. So, but my thought is just that we need to go further with it. So, tell me what you think about this whole movement, because I'm not really into it anymore. I mean, I will be into it once once we have an actual driving purpose now, rather than fucking and trying to cause more violence. That's just not. I'm pissed off at it. I'm sorry.